So in my last video, I showed you how to set up a GUI, and in this video, I want to show you how to attach that to your player camera. It's fairly easy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to need to create our player now. We have our map, we have our collisions on objects, and what we need to do next is we need to make a player. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new folder. We're going to call this PC. Let's just delete it from here and let's put it in our tutorial project. And we'll do new folder and we'll just call it PC for player character. And in this folder, we're going to add a few files. The first one's going to be an atlas, and this is going to be where we store our models of our characters, including our animations. So I'll create a new folder within my PC, a folder, call this PC assets. And this is where we're going to place our PNG files of our character. And so we're just going to right click and open the desktop. And this is our folder right here. I have my player character assets right here, and I'm just going to drag them in. And now we can close both these tabs. And from our PC assets, we can open up, and you can see I have different animations of my character. And for here, we can add images, and we'll just type in hero to filter out the ones that aren't this. Then we can click on the top one, click on the and hold shift and click on the bottom one, and we can just press OK. And now we have all our assets loaded. So I'm not going to create the animation group right now, but we can, or I'll just add one to the idle. So this will be the idle. Hero number 7, I'm going to duplicate that. So I'll just copy and paste. Actually, we'll just create an animation group and add one folder to it, or one file to it. So idle, we'll click on this one. Hero 7 will be our idle character. Or we can just paste it here. And now we're going to create, in our main collection, we're going to create a sprite under our player component. So we're just going to add component, and we can add sprite. And we'll just call this player sprite. And we can add image and player character Alice. Default animation will just be idle. And the reason why I split the animations up is because the idle is also the middle of the run forward animation or walk forward animation. So that is why I did that like that. And now what we can do is drag our character and place him where we want him to be. And if you see that he is kind of at the same level as the map, so we can set him to 1 and he'll be on top. And right here, now we have our character, so if we press Control B, we have to make sure we can see him in the game. So we can see him in the game. And under our player, we're also going to attach a game object, and we're going to call this game object Camera. And attaching to the game object, we will add component and add camera. And we'll just go auto aspect ratio and orthographic. And we'll just control build. I already have an engine open. We can't see anything, so what is happening right now is, I guess we're too close to the camera, so we can just drag it out a little bit. And let's turn off the orthographic for now, and let's build it now. You don't see anything. We can just control click to rotate. That's because our camera is all the way over here. And we will go to our camera object, and we'll move it kind of in front of our character. We'll go to 2D to make sure it lines up. Control B. And in the 3D, we must be too close. So we'll just drag it back. And now we see our character. So now our character is set up. And if we press 0, which is our menu button, it pops right on your screen. And if we press resume clicked, press 0, press quick clicked, it deselects the menu. And yeah, that's our sprite character, and that's how you get your camera loaded in and your GUI loaded to screen.